Welcome back, everybody. My name is ZeroKaiX, and this is Trails of Cold Steel. When we last left off, we just got through a bit more of tutorial. Let's continue on, see what else we can find down here.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
Alright, we got another enemy. An insectoid monster, huh? Looks like that shell can take a real beating. Might be pretty tough to take it down. Agreed. We'll need to keep our wits about us with this one. We should probably give it everything we've got, arts and crafts included. Let's see what works best.
The wind's behind us. Let's go!
So this shows how likely an enemy is to be afflicted with a particular status ailment. In this case, 50% means half of the effectiveness. Doesn't mean it's completely immune, but if it's at, let's see, 100, that's standard, so you're likely to hit it with it. For freeze, in this case, it's 1.5 times more likely. And with that one you saw 20, it's pretty much ineffective. So try not to use that against it. And that's just a list of all the different status elements.
Here we go!
Alright. So, let's go ahead and try using one of Reen's crafts in this one, the Autumn Leaf Cutter, which hits an area of effect. So we'll go ahead and do these three right here.
There!
My turn!
Alright, and as for you, this can actually help increase our defense. So let's go ahead and do that real fast.
It's my turn.
And we're going to have you use a battle scope.
Yeah.
So in this case, they're weak against fire. And they're weak against freezing attacks. I don't think either of us have that yet.
It's my turn.
But if we use the Gale Stinger here, we can actually hit all four of those in a line.
My turn!
We're going to go ahead and just use this Autumn Leaf Cutter again.
There!
Right!
Alright, and let's see here. Oh, the other thing, with his attack, it's actually an area of effect. So, in this case, I can actually hit both of those enemies with just his normal attack. So let's go ahead and do that.
Here we go!
Whereas Reen can only attack single target. So, let's go ahead and continue using his Autumn Leaf Cutter. Because now we can hit all four of these.
There!
Leave it to me.
And the same thing with Gaius. We're going to continue to use his Gale Stinger here.
Right!
Let's... I'm going to go ahead and use Tear. And this will help heal Reen up, seeing as how he took a
Arcus
little bit of
activate.
damage.
Ha!
Thanks!
Take this!
And as you can see, if the enemy misses, sometimes you'll do a counterattack.
Here we go!
Yeah, let's go ahead and attack this one.
Right!
All right.
Here we go! Sit! That's that. Let's keep moving.
And as you can see, all the tactical bonuses there add to our total experience. So we almost got 2 times the experience from just that one battle. This is really nice. All right.
Elliot, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
What?
No!
What?
Ha!
Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
And there's Machias.
Oh, it's you!
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the 3 of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Rean Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Rean?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
Well, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Machias has joined the party. He's not a bad character. All the characters in this game are really well put together characters. So, that's how we can activate there. And the nice thing is it does show you where you picked up chests, so if you can see that there. Alright, but let's go ahead and continue on. Alright.
What's a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor in a campus building?
Now's our chance. Go!
Alright. Now, as well as crafts, there's also S crafts, but we won't get any of those until much later. So in this case, I'm just going to continue using Reen's Autumn Leaf Cutter. And honestly, there's no real reason to save up too much of your CP, as it does regenerate after attacks. The only thing I would save is the S craft when you actually get to it.
There!
Leave it to me.
Right!
And let's just do normal attack for you. As you can see, he's a little too far away, so he wouldn't be able to attack them effectively. So I'm just going to have him attack this one.
Leave it to me.
And now even the enemies can counterattack, but because Elliot wasn't quite in the way, or too close to him, the enemy wasn't able to do it. And he's got Break Shot, which only affects one enemy. Let's see what arts you have. Only Needle Shoot. So I'm just going to use normal attacks for him as well, because his does have an area of effect. And that can hit all four, so we'll just do that.
Eat that!
Right!
Go!
And we'll just have Reen take out these three.
Right!
And then you can do normal attack against those four.
All right.
Can I get all four? No, so we're just going to get all three of these.
Right!
Here we go!
It's my turn.
Eat that!
It's my turn.
There! My turn!
Leave it to me.
Let's see, do you have any support? No? You have support though, so I'm going to use you to heal up Reen again.
All right. There! Thanks! My turn! We'll cut our own path!
Alright, got some level ups. Nice. Strength defense.
All right!
I'm just getting started.
Alright, let's continue on. We got another enemy over here.
Now's our chance. Let's get him! Go! There!
Leave it to me.
Zero arts. So let's go ahead and use
This!
magic for that.
My turn!
Leave it to me.
Now, if he kills that enemy, then we get a little bit
my
more
turn.
Septith from the drop.
Together, we're unbeatable. Now's our chance.
My turn.
And we know these guys are weak against fire, so let's go ahead and use him for
Alright.
that. I'm going to have you attack the bug.
My turn!
Let's go ahead and have you... We'll have you use Needle Shot.
Leave it to me.
And in case it doesn't kill him,
Arcus, activate.
Ha!
That takes care of them.
alright, and we got another enemy over here.
The wind's behind us. Let's go.
My turn. There! Ha!
Leave it to me.
There we go, got all four there.
My turn!
Right.
My turn.
It's my turn.
I'm actually going to have you hit these two here.
It's my turn.
Gaius can take out the last one over here.
My turn. There!
Yeah, when it comes to battle in this game, it's not just about
Leave it to me.
constantly mashing the attack button and saving all of your magic
It's
or
my
skill
turn.
points.
There. Time is precious. We should hurry.
Alright, and Machias gained a level there.
An A+ outcome.
And he actually gained some speed, so that's nice. Alright.
We meet again.
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
I'm glad the four of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Laura S. Arcade, from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. Legram?
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, but other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
That name sounds so familiar. Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
No, not at all.
Machias, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Aidios' eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if I, say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
Way to change the subject.
I'm Emma Milstein. Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. think I was outdone. By a girl, no less.
You must be quite the prodigy.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I'm not. I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool! You got an orbital staff too. Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay.
I'm Lisa R. from Ruhr. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you.
Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Reinford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone. You may require protection.
You needn't to be concerned about that.
I beg your pardon?
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be off?
All right.
We'll see the 4 of you later then.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It was clearly an accident, everyone could see that. But I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this? There are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Laura's with them. She really wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt she drags around a sword that big just for show.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am. Though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat. The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire, and her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master. I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow.
Interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reen. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl. And we still need to track down Duke Alparea's son, too.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass. He can rot down here.
Come on now, that's no way to treat someone you just met.
Indeed. But with that, we are actually out of time.
Looks like the path splits. Which way do you think we should go?
I feel a little wind blowing from the east. I bet the exit's that way.
Which means treasure's probably to the west. So when we come back, we'll continue our search around the ruins. Till then, my name is Zero Kai X, and this is Trails of Cold Steel. We'll see you again in the next one.